My very first live directly on YouTube. My name is Moshe Fried, and I am a social worker in New York City, and I've developed and designed an app for teachers to use in class called ClasStars. And the way I came up with this was because I was working with teachers and with students and with parents, and I realized that teachers have so much on their minds. There's so much going on. They've got to deliver a lesson, and they've got all these responsibilities and so much going on that it becomes literally impossible for them to keep track of everything that's going on with each and every student. And the teacher-student relationship is the foundation of everything. That's where everything happens. And in order for that to be solid and strong, the teacher needs to have details of their interactions with each and every student. That is impossible to keep track of. Forget about pen and paper, it's just not happening. And there really isn't great software that does it. So we've developed ClasStars, and in a nutshell, what ClasStars does is it makes it super simple for teachers to keep track of a few very important things. Number one, positive feedback. Positive feedback from a teacher is so important. It's not a point system, okay? If you're an experienced teacher, you'll know that there's certain kids that point systems don't work for them because they've given up on the point systems too. The system is rigged against them. Okay, we see it in many walks of society where the system just doesn't work. So the point system very often fails a lot of kids that are struggling. And so we're looking at positive feedback, which is unearned even. It's an entitlement. Every kid is entitled to get positive feedback from the teacher every day. And you need to keep track of who's getting positive feedback and who's not getting positive feedback, because inevitably there are going to be some kids that are going to get more. And inevitably, there are going to be some kids that are going to need more. And how do you know who's getting it and who needs it and how much do they need? It's hard. So ClasStars very simply allows you, with just a flick of your finger, just swipe up on a kid and you can record the positive feedback. And that's one really important thing. The next thing that it does is it makes it really simple and manageable to keep track of misbehaviors. Misbehaviors is nobody's favorite part of teaching. No teacher ever said, I love education because working with misbehaviors, what could be better than that, right? No teacher ever said that. But at least there needs to be a clean and efficient, less than a second way to keep track of behaviors effectively and efficiently. And the way we do that, when we track misbehaviors, the important way to, the effective way to do it is to keep track of the frequency and intensity of the misbehaviors. So if a student's acting out 10 times a day, that's a baseline of behavior. When they come down to acting out only 8 times a day, that's a 20% improvement, or 6 times a day is a 40% improvement. If you're not keeping track of the actual times that it's taking place, you're not going to recognize that progress. So you need to be able to record that. You need to be able to track that down. Also the intensity, there's a big difference between someone who's talking quietly to the student that's next to them or yelling across the room. So the level of disruption of a student's behavior also needs to be measured. So ClasStars, again, just swipe down on a student and you can tap and record the intensity of the misbehavior. Just swipe and tap, it's less than a second. So by keeping track of the positive feedback and the misbehaviors in an effective way, you're already laying the groundwork to be able to look at incredible data of who's doing well and who's not doing well and who's moving in the right direction and who's moving in the wrong direction and what can you do to change that. All of that is part of the picture here. So that's in a nutshell. In a really nutshell, ClasStars. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and to check out my other videos. I've been doing videos for a while, a short while, very modest, a short while on Facebook, and then posting them here over to YouTube. I'm going to start doing live videos on YouTube as well. If I see that this is something that people are interested in, I'll put more time into YouTube. But for now, we've got a great Facebook group. You can check out the Facebook group. It's called Teaching with Positivity. Look for it on Facebook and you'll see it there. I'll also leave a link to it in the comments below. You can also download the app for free on iPad, iOS App Store. Not for the phone. This is too sophisticated to a phone. There's too much going on. It's a very simple to use app, but it's very comprehensive and a phone screen is too small. So you need an iPad or any kind of tablet. It's on Google Play. It's also on the Microsoft App Store for Windows. So you can check it out, download it for free. There's a demo class. You can play around with it. And in a few seconds, you'll see how simple and how quick it is to record things. And there's a lot packed into it. So we'll get into that more. You can check out other videos and learn more about it. We've got tutorial videos. We've got quick guide videos. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. And it's only going to get better and better. So thanks for checking us out here. If you have any questions, you can leave comments. You can email me, info@classstars.com. You can check out our website, classstars.com, although we hope to revamp the website and make it much, much better in the coming weeks or months. Got a lot going on. So we'll see you. Take care. See you next time.